Welcome to Learn English Online Lesson 6. Well, actually, in today's lesson, we still continue inverted form. But in today's lesson, we focus on place expressions, while the previous video we talk about inverted form but with conditional sentences. Alright, so, well, actually in English, subject and verb are also inverted with place expressions. And place expression can be a single word or phrase. A single word, for example, like the word there, here, right? And for the phrases is the prepositional phrase. Alright, so there, here, and other prepositional phrase consider as the place expressions. Alright, so how to know when you should invert the subject and verb or not with place expressions? So how? Okay, so the basics form is when a place expression is necessary in the sentence or it is important in the sentence, you have to follow the rule right here. Place expression, sometimes you have comma or sometimes you do not have comma. So please remember, it depends on the phrase. So right here, place expressions, verb, and then subject. So we are going to invert the subject and verb when only a place expression is important. So now please have a look at the real example to recognize when a place expression is important and when it is not important. Alright, so right here please go to the first example. In the forest are many dangerous animals. So from here, in the forest is a prepositional phrases work as a place expressions, right? So why this sentence is inverted? Because this sentence does not make sense without in the forest. Because you already know that many dangerous animals is the subject, right? So from here, many dangerous animal is the subject and are here is the main verb. So in simple way or in ordinary position, many animals are, right? The subject and then verb. But if you put only many dangerous animals are without in the forest, the sentence does not make sense. That's why in the forest here is considered important. Okay, so please remember, without the place expression, the sentence does not make sense. This means the place expression is important or necessary. What about the second one? In the forest, I walked for many hours. And right here, the subject and verb is not inverted because in the forest, just the extra information. Without in the forest, you say I walked for many hours. The sentence still makes sense without in the forest. Therefore, in the forest is not important in this sentence. That's why we do not, invert the subject and verb. Here is the subject and here is the main verb. Just in ordinary position, right? Okay, and what about the third one? Here we do not consider whether it is important or not because there and here, right? Please remember, for there and here, you always invert it when you use there and here in front of the subject, like the sentence like this. Alright, so there are 5 books on the table. So please do not confuse there as the subject, because there is not the subject. Why? Because are here changed because of the number of the books. Books here are the subject, right? If this is one book, then are will be changed to is, not because of there, but because of the subject book. And in this case, we have to invert are into the front of the subject books. Alright, so please remember, when a place expression is important or necessary, you can invert it in order to emphasize the meaning. That is the formal English rule. Alright, so please remember, do not invert subject and verb with place expression that is not necessary. That is just only the extra information, as the second example right here. Alright, so I hope you are now confident with the place expressions, whether you have to invert the subject or the verb or not, when you see place expression comes in front of the sentence. Okay, so this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.